Hey, we're supposed to be the big bad dog. Let's do it today. Let's stand out. Let's stand out for every man next to you. It gotta mean something. It gotta mean something. If we want to go somewhere, we gotta do it today. We gotta do it today. Let's go. Let's go, baby. All in, all out, baby. All in. Win on three. 1, 2, 3, win.
Yo, what's up? Back. Oak Niner recapping game against the Falcons. That's all I can say. Yeah. I mean, other than Brandon Ayuk's 2 touchdowns, it was nice to see him do well. He made some nice moves, got himself into the end zone, but a lot of that game was, I don't know. The line wasn't really holding up too well. It seemed like Jimmy was constantly trying to throw quickly because people were in his face constantly. Probably made him miss some things. I did like some of the deep shots that we took, but people just couldn't haul them in. Rayman Cloud, Charlie Warner. It wasn't good. I mean, we started off the game by letting them go down the field and score a touchdown. Okay. It's bad, but we can overcome that, right? That's what you think, right? And we get the ball, we start doing a little bit of a drive, we fumble, they freaking score a touchdown. Not good. They're up 14-0. I'm just getting depressed thinking about it right now. Then it's like, okay, we get a drive together, we go down and we score. Down by 7. We score again. We tie it up. It's like, okay. Maybe we woke up. Maybe we figured it out. But no, we go into halftime, come back, get the ball because we kicked off to start the game, and do nothing with it. Don't score any points. Pretty much 3 and out. And they score again. And then they score again. It's 28-14. And it's like, whoa, what's going on? Then the amount of time we took in the fourth quarter trying to score, but not actually scoring, wasn't good. And then there was the in and out injuries. Ebelcom got hurt a few times. Mosley got hurt and never came back in. Not Mosley, I'm sorry. Chip Harris worked Mooney. I was thinking Mooney and I said Mosley. I don't know. It was just McGlinchey got hurt, but he ended up coming back in. I mean, it was just one of those like, ow, what's going on? And we just kept, not working for us at all. It was just depressing. It was like I'm sitting there like hoping we can do something because, I'm like, the Falcons aren't like some super team or something. I mean, they're okay. I mean, they should have won some games probably that they lost, but I mean, in my opinion, I'm like, not a team you can't come back on. But we just couldn't get it done, and it was not cool, and I didn't like it. Now we're all of us except for the Cardinals are 3-3 in the division. The Cardinals are 2-4, obviously, because the Cardinals and the Seahawks played each other. Somebody had to lose and not be 3-3. But we're still 2-0 in the division, so we're technically in the lead. But I mean, it just doesn't. And we got the Chiefs coming up on my son's birthday next weekend. This upcoming weekend, I should say. It's Monday already. And yeah, I don't know how that's gonna go. I mean, it could go in our favor. It could be one of those where we're like, oh man, we can't beat the Falcons. What makes us think we're going to beat the Chiefs? And then we find a way to beat the Chiefs. I mean, weirder things have happened, but it doesn't look good right now. I can tell you that much. It it kind of sucks because it's like we should have won that game. But there's many games this year that we should have won. We should have won the Bears game. Should have won the Broncos game. We didn't. Should have won this game. We didn't. And it's just kind of how the season has gone. It's the usual. We got a lot of injuries. It's kind of a thing that I think some of us are getting used to. Not really a good thing, but at the same time, it happens just about every year. Several people get hurt. Sometimes it's so bad that it completely derails our season, and sometimes it's bad, but we find a way to persevere and do okay. Go to the Super Bowl or NFC Championship game. But sometimes it's like 2020 and we just don't have a good year. Right now, we're okay. We're 500. I mean, in all honesty, the NFC right now is kind of rough right now. I mean, other than the NFC East, which flukefully is doing really well, you got the Giants doing really well, the Eagles, the Cowboys. You know what I mean? Even the Commanders, to an extent, are doing okay. But you look at teams like Green Bay, who you normally would think is good, lose to the Jets. You know what I mean? Like, last lose to the Falcons. The Rams are 3-3. The Seahawks are 3-3. Cardinals are 2-4. It's like, you know, the Vikings are doing okay, but Green Bay's not. The Bears aren't. The Lions are the Lions. You know, they're scrappy. You know, they do what they can. They try to win games, but I don't really know what their record is right now, to be honest with you. It's not what I pay attention to. But my point is the NFC is just not on it. And even some of the AFC teams, I mean, some of them are losing games they shouldn't be losing to. Some of them are winning games they should be winning. I mean, it is what it is. And that's another thing. Kansas City lost this past weekend to the Bills, right? So that also doesn't help our chances coming up with our game with them. And we really need people to get healthy, and it's just weird. It's one of those things, and I'm just not a fan of how that's going. I'm not happy about it. I just want us to win as usual. I even felt even more bad for all the people that were at the game yesterday, all the 49er fans, because there were a lot. The whole nitty gritty Niners crew was there. The whole Let's Talk 49er Talk was there. They were all, and they had to see that. What? I mean, who wants to? I'm glad the one I went to, they won, because that feels better. I've been to a loss before. I mean, it was many years ago. The first 49ers game I ever went to was against, at the time, they were still called the Redskins. They're the Commanders now, in their stadium. And it was they pretty much killed us. I mean, I remember Clinton Portis doing cartwheels and then, you know, doing all this other stuff. And I ended up leaving early to avoid traffic. And their fans were like, "Oh, you guys will be good again," which is kind of funny because when I came in, the people outside the stadium were like, "Oh, you suck," because I had my Montana jersey on at the time. But yeah, and I missed Frank Gore's big run in that game. But yeah, that was bad. But at least in that game, I could leave because it was like I drove up there with somebody that my friend worked with who was a Cowboys fan. He drove, and we went up there. We went to the game and went back home. It's definitely different than you flying out somewhere, or in our case, the Panthers game. I stayed in a hotel. I even stayed Sunday night. So imagine if they lost. Definitely a different experience, but like I said, I'm glad they won when I was there, but I wanted them to win this game too, especially for all those people that were out there, man. It's crazy. But yeah. It's just one of those things that we have to deal with, unfortunately. The injuries and the way things go. It always seems that after a while things just don't go our way, and we find a way to lose games that we really should be winning. And then we'll win a game that we think we should get our butts kicked in. But hey, I guess that is what it is. We'll see what happens. Like I said, hopefully hopefully we find a way to win the game against the Chiefs next week, this upcoming weekend. But I can't say that I'm confident, but you never know with this team. It's the way this team is. It's weird like that. But yeah, there was a lot of things. I mean, like I said, I was happy to see Ayuk score twice. I mean, that was nice. Especially that one. He did that like weird route where he like looped around and lost the guy. And that was pretty cool. But yeah, we definitely need to bounce back. That's definitely need to bounce back. Hopefully we do. You just never know what things are and things go. But just hope that we do, because of course I'm in a better mood when we win than when we lose. So, but yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. And that's another reason why, if you ever noticed, I rarely ever like, because yesterday was a perfect opportunity. It was a 1 o'clock game, right? I could have did this yesterday, but the problem is the way I am after a loss. I don't know. I probably would come on here and just be like, everyone sucks and fire everyone. It's probably what I would have sounded like. So I kind of wait. If it was a win, I probably would have jumped on. But yeah, I'm not very good when it comes to losses with this team. So I never have been. It's nothing new. It's been a long time. Been doing this since late 80s, early 90s. So superstitious and all that. But yeah, but that's pretty much it. I mean, we didn't have it. We tried, but we didn't have it. So hopefully we do better next time. That's all I can hope for. All right, y'all. Thanks for listening to me. These are pretty much supposed to be quick recaps anyway. So peace. Stay woke. Thanks.